Pastor Joey back with you again by way of video with just a couple of announcements for you. I'll try to be as brief as possible, but some things coming up very soon. One is on September 26th. That's actually next Sunday. So I'm recording this on Monday. So this coming Sunday will be a beautiful day of worship. Of course, always look forward to our times of worship together, feeding on the Word of God and that kind of thing, fellowship, so forth. But immediately after church, we will have a time of a called meeting, what you'd call a business meeting, I suppose, as a church. And this is for a couple of things. One is to elect a personnel team, some new members on that. And then that'll take just a matter of minutes. It won't be long at all. But then we'll look at the issue of restructuring staff. I've got some ideas that have been going around in my head for a long time now. Things I think our church desperately needs. I've been here over 7 years now, believe it or not. Time has just flown by. So it's given me time to see how things work, how they function, and some ideas of how I think they can be done better. I think ministry can be streamlined and be much more healthy if we take a little different route, okay? With the leaving of a recent staff person, this gives us an opportunity to do that. I think it's just God's timing. I really do. So I will be presenting what I'm talking about to you. I'll try to do it as efficiently and quickly as possible because I know that's right after church and you're hungry. You want to get home to get some chicken or something like that. So I'll try to be brief, but I'll spend as much time as you would like me to answering questions or anything like that. Then we will take action on that. So that is Sunday, immediately after our worship service. So probably 11:30, somewhere right in there, okay? Give us a few minutes after worship and then we're good. So the next thing is homecoming. That is the second week in October. October 10th, I think is the date, and always a special time here. Our church has a rich history of ministry, of worship, of just everything a church is. God has blessed us with a rich history of all of that for about 72 years now. So it's been, we missed homecoming last year because of the COVID situation. And we debated it a lot this year, honestly, trying to do the right thing, the safe thing, and so forth. So with a lot of input, we've just decided to go ahead and have it and just be as safe as we can. So we'll distance as much as we can. We'll ask, if you can, just to take all the precautions that you possibly can. Plus, we will actually eat outside on that day. When I was a kid, we had dinner on the grounds, and it was that. I mean, we would set up tables, long tables outside. We'd find a tree to eat under, and it was just a blast. Us and the flies. That's just the way it was, but it was a sweet, sweet time. So we're taking a kind of our lead from that, and to be extra safe, we're just going to eat outside. Now, the fellowship hall will be available for a few people, some of our seniors who may need it. But we want to make sure there's plenty of room for everybody inside, for those that need to eat inside. So the bulk of us will be outside eating, and we'll have tents set up, and all of that, chairs and so forth. Brad Lee, a former youth pastor here, a really, really wonderful fella, pastor, and he's a pastor now, and he'll be coming back on that day to preach for us. He's excited about it. He's looking forward to seeing everyone and getting reunited with everyone. It'll be a super sermon. Brad's a great preacher, so it'll just be a good time there, okay? So remember those two things. I'll be coming back to you soon with some, further updates on some things. But those two things, a meeting on the 26th at around 11:30, as soon as our worship is over, we'll give it just a moment for those to leave that, non-members or people that don't want to be there, and then we'll dive right into that meeting, and then homecoming on October 10th. Okay, write those things down. Make sure you're a part of them. Lots of things happening. God's really putting some things in place. I'm very excited and grateful for what God is doing. All right. Love you all. I hope you're well. I'm praying for you. Please contact us if you have any prayer requests or any questions or anything like that at this number right there. All right. We will talk to you soon.